Hi there. I hope you're well. I want to come on here to say thank you so much for your support in my latest episode where I interview Stephanie Bright, who is the founder of Christian Girls Pop, an online women's ministry group. So, as you saw in my caption, we interviewed her back in 2022. That's around the time I started the Intellectual Beats podcast. Before that, it was just the website. But when I interviewed Stephanie, we had so many technical issues go on. If she and I was talking right now, we could probably just laugh about it because it was just so crazy. And I'm also looking kind of at the screen when I was interviewing her because I just started using that podcast software, so it's like getting adjusted to everything. In fact, her episode, as well as when I interviewed my uncle, are probably the two where you can probably tell I am new to this. But then I started getting comfortable and better when it came to monitoring my audio while also interviewing someone, not having to look at the screen. I can actually look at the camera more. And so, I thank God for growth because I started Intellectual Beats in 2019. I started the phase and putting things together in 2018, but 2019 in March is when it officially launched. So this is actually year 7. And I was like, wow, thank you, Lord, because there's been so many off and on moments with Intellectual Beats from the moment I started it, mainly because I balance it out with working full-time jobs, from that time to now. But nevertheless, I thank God so much that we finally were able to release this episode to you because we're talking about transitions and we're talking about basically being a good steward of what God has put in our hands. And so that is a message that can meet you wherever you are at. And so I hope if you have not listened to it yet, that you will take some time and listen to it again. The conversations with Stephanie Bright. She is an evangelist, she's an author, and we actually talk about her book also on the podcast. So, and she just made her mission trip to Angola for the second time. So I hope you will tune in and hear the conversation and be inspired by it.